Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and my hope is that you are doing well wherever you are. Now, today, Mutahi Ngunyi, the political analyst, has just, shocked Kikuyus, has shocked Mount Kenya, has shocked Gema. What has he done? What has he said? So, wasting no time, let me quote what Mutahi Ngunyi has said. Then we shall discuss it and of course come up with some conclusion. Now I quote, Mudavadi will be Ruto's running mate in 2027. Kikuyus will be downsized and will need a Kenneth Matiba to regain relevance. Let me repeat that. Mudavadi will be Ruto's running mate in 2027. Kikuyus will be downsized and will need a Kenneth Matiba to regain relevance. Hey, that's a big bomb, a bombshell to Kikuyus. He's saying that Ruto will not continue with Gachagua. Ruto will opt to Mudavadi, and he's saying that Kikuyus will be irrelevant, and of course they will need a Kenneth Matiba to regain relevance. Now, of course, when you hear the name Kenneth Matiba, what rings in your mind is that you go 30 years ago, almost 35 years ago, Kenneth Matiba wanted to dislodge Moi from the State House. Yeah, and Matiba was the one who fought for the constitution that allowed a president to vie for only 2 terms, and that's what dislodged Moi from State House. If it wasn't for Kenneth Matiba, I think Moi would have ruled this nation for more than 24 years. That's the reality. So he said that Kenneth Matiba was very strong, at the time. Actually, he was seen as someone who was best to, dislodge Moi from State House. So that's why you see, Mutahi Ngunyi is using Matiba's name here. That's the meaning. Now, why do you think Mutahi Ngunyi is saying this? Okay, what are the reasons as to why Mutahi Ngunyi is sure that Ruto will not continue with Gachagua, or Ruto will, reject Mount Kenya? One of these, I think, Mutahi Ngunyi must have observed, together with other Kenyans, that Ruto has been favoring Mudavadi. It's a reality. Ruto has been favoring Mudavadi. Look at the events, okay? In fact, one of the incidents, remember the office that Gachagua is occupying right now, the office that is supposed to occupy because it's the deputy president. That office was supposed to be was meant to be given to Mudavadi, but Gachagua refused. Mudavadi was supposed to occupy the office. Actually, Gachagua was advised to go to Ruto's office and take 1 floor. And he refused. He said he's the deputy president, he needs his own building. Yeah, and what did he do? He waited for Ruto to fly abroad, then he went and occupied the office by force. That's what that's of course prompted Ruto to take Mudavadi to railways. Yeah, that's the reality. So that's one of the scenarios where we think Ruto is disrespecting Gachagua. Then, of course, Gachagua's mistakes. Ruto sees Gachagua as someone who is tainting his government, the image of his government's image. Like, every time he talks things that are not making sense. Every time he talks, insults Raila, he blames, he reminds the people about the police, how police harassed him, blah, blah, blah. And of course, this is not going well with Ruto. Okay? That's why I think, remember some 2 weeks ago, Mudavadi came out and told Gachagua, told him that you need to work, stop blame game. Yeah. And I think Mudavadi, the guts and Mudavadi, I think he must have been sent by Ruto. Go tell him to stop talking nonsense, okay? Let him work, because Kenyans are suffering. Kenyans want to see, things moving. Kenyans don't want to be dragged, okay? Kenyans don't want to be taken, reminded what happened in the last regime. That's the reality. The other thing Ruto wouldn't want to go with Gachagua again. And also, It is clear that Ruto Ruto is now distancing himself from Kikuyus. Yeah, why? Remember, ever since he was sworn in, he's been enticing Nyanza people. Yeah, he's been telling them to choose a new leader. He's been enticing even Raila Odinga. He's been telling Raila Odinga to come work with him, okay, to come join him. And this shows that he has got no intention whatsoever to work with people from Mount Kenya. He just used them to clinch power. That's the reality. So, you see now, last week, Ruto announced, a 1 billion project. Of course, a fishery project is set to construct, to build a fishery institution that is meant to educate Nyanza people on how to harvest more fish. So see, this how he's trying to to be close to the region. Okay, he's trying to to entice Raila Odinga. He's trying to make Raila happy, because I think Kenyans will not be shocked to see Ruto extending his hand to Raila Odinga. Okay, he's been saying that, let me quote in Kiswahili, ataki salamu, ataki handshake, Raila baki kwa opposition. No, that's just politics. But the truth of the matter is that he needs Raila Odinga more than anyone, because it's obvious that Ruto will want to rule this nation for over 10 years. The signs you are seeing, the amendments of the constitution. So it's obvious that he will want to use Raila Odinga. The same way, Uru tried to use Raila Odinga to remain relevant. Of course, he failed. If I told Raila would have been the president, right now Uhuru Kenyatta would have been very relevant in politics. That's why I say to you, the only way you can do your things in Kenya without being disturbed is by using Raila Odinga, because they know that Raila Odinga has got more following. They had fans more than them. That's why they need to make him happy. That's why you see Ruto is making Raila Odinga happy, because he knows very well he will want to change the constitution, and of course he will want Raila's blessing. Of course, Gachagua is a nobody to Ruto. In fact, I think Ruto, even if he would have chosen Nyoro as his deputy, I think Mount Kenya people would have voted for him. So Gachagua is not even in his menu. He is a nobody to Ruto. That's the reality. That's why see Gachagua has been praising Ruto day in, day out, because he knows very well Ruto did him a favor by having him as his running mate. Yeah. In 2013, when Uhuru and Ruto, 2012, Uhuru and Ruto joined hands, Ruto came with votes from Rift Valley. Okay? If Uhuru would have gone to someone else, maybe Isaac Ruto, Uhuru would have lost. So it means the Rift Valley people who are behind Ruto. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So if I told Ruto would have taken Dini Nyoro or Waiguru, he would have gotten the whole Mount Kenya votes. That's the reality. Okay? That's why you see it does not even respect. It seems not to be respecting Gachagua. That's why you see it's favoring Mudavadi, because he knows he can do that to Gachagua. That's the reality. Yeah. So Mutahi Ngunyi is trying to tell Kikuyus that 2027 Mudavadi will be the Ruto's running mate, because Western region has got high votes, like big number of votes, like the votes there is immense, like he can do without Central, but if he has in Western and some part of Nyanza, because right now he's enticing Nyanza people, actually he's enticing Raila Odinga. You've never seen Ruto insulting Raila Odinga. You'll not see it, because he needs Raila Odinga. Yeah, but he will not work with Kikuyus. He just used them to clinch power. And I think Mutahi Ngunyi's message is so clear. I think he's seen it the way I'm saying it, and that's what will happen. So guys, tell me in the comment section, what do you think will happen? Do you think Ruto will abandon Mount Kenya? Do you think Ruto will take Mudavadi and of course abandon Gachagua? Tell me what you think. Tell me that's just my my opinion. So tell me your opinion, okay? Comment then, tell me. Of course I read the comment, and of course I will answer you and we will discuss. Okay? And of course, take your time, subscribe, to be meeting every time you have this amazing political updates. Thank you, and may the Lord bless you. Thank you. And of course, subscribe, share, like the video. By doing so, this video will reach many Kenyans. And of course, people will get to know what's happening in the political arena. People get to know what's happening in political scene. So thank you and subscribe. Thank you.